Exciting night of basketball here at the Brick House. Rob Kovach and Bob Wilkie join you here for the broadcast. Bob, thanks again for hanging out for game 2.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Rob.
It's going to be a good one, I think, here tonight. A little interesting as these squads come in, a little bit different scenario. The Fishermen come in off a win against Seaside, winning 52-31. They fell against Philomath 61-56, a close one against Tillamook, and 60-50 against Corwin. That was a win. A little bit back and forth to get to that 9-4 record for the Scappoose Indians. They had a 2-game winning streak, but going back to the 5th, they fell against Pendleton 51-48 in a close one. This is a very good Scappoose Indians squad. So good, in fact, that they're atop the state rankings.
I was going to say, I was just looking at that. Holy moly. Coming in here, first game for us to broadcast, and wow, what a one to start with.
Yeah, it's a 1 versus 12 according to the state rankings. And I know we always talk about the state rankings this early are very fluid.
Yep.
But this Scappoose Indian squad at 11-2 is putting together some pretty good numbers and some pretty good wins, and they keep doing that, and they're going to stay in that top 1, 2, 3 spot, and it's going to be very hard for Newport, Malala, Madras to bounce them out. The other squads that are sitting there at 10-2, 13-1, and 11-2. So exciting night of basketball as we get set to go. The Fishermen and Indians continue. Game 2, the boys have the night card, and we'll have it coming up in just a moment. Stay right here on ESPN 106.3 as we bring you tonight's Astoria High Fighting Fishermen basketball game between the boys of Scappoose and Astoria.
Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College. The Peter Pan Market and Deli is the perfect place to gather for a quick snack and one of their signature sandwiches before the game. Enjoy covered outdoor seating or sit inside with beers and ciders on tap and wine by the glass. You can relax with friends before heading to the game. Make Peter Pan Market and Deli your morning stop too. Grab a coffee and a bagel or other breakfast treat before work. Order ahead at peterpan2go.com. Peter Pan Market and Deli, 712 Niagara Avenue, Astoria. Your local corner store and more.
Hi folks, these sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria by phone at 503-325-4116 or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Seaside Outlets, over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com. Are you currently in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV? Then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America, 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at astoriaford.net.
Joe's Mobile in Astoria, the home of mobile synergy fuel and diesel. Also, last-minute groceries, snacks, cold beverages, hunting and fishing licenses, propane, firewood, and so much more. Pump your own fuel during overnight hours or get friendly full service during regular daytime hours. EBT and all credit and debit cards are accepted. Fuel and diesel, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Get your mojo on at Joe's Mobile.
1701 Marine Drive in Astoria.
This is ESPN Radio.
Welcome back here to the Brick House. Rob Kovach and Bob Wilkie getting set to bring you Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. The Astoria Fishermen boys. The Astoria Fishermen boys come into this contest at 9-4. Some good wins, some strong wins, some close losses, and just a quick run through the roster because, again, it's a new year, new broadcast, new team, and
That's right.
yeah, some things stay the same. Alex Eterno, the head coach, and he is helped by Mikey Serigno and Paul Jarrett. The Scappoose Indians are led by Robbie Backus, Frank Marcantono, Todd Franklin, and Robert Lohman. For the Fishermen on their roster tonight, it is Quinn Gore, the senior, and a couple other seniors. Cannon Huber, Sawyer Rashawn, Lulu Starhalo, and a couple of those players will not be in uniform tonight. It looks like Quinn Gore and Cannon Huber not in uniform, and I don't expect to see Cannon at all this year.
Yeah. Unfortunate about that, the knee injury.
Yeah, unfortunate football knee injury. It looks like it's going to mirror, for those that may remember, the Shelby Bruni year, where it just
Last year, yeah.
kind of disrupted the senior year of Shelby Bruni, not only basketball but softball-wise, and it's going to do it for football, baseball, and potentially basketball for Huber. So it's going to be a fight for the Fishermen, but that's all right. They've got some good juniors on the squad. Tristan Norgard, Oric Evans, and Hudson Hill, Cooper Jones, Ty Serigno, and Carter Martin. And Carter Martin, one of the children of owners of the Peter Pan, a sponsor of ours, so Peter Pan Market and Deli. So we'll cheer extra hard when Carter gets the ball. Always appreciate our sponsors, of course. Sophomore on the team rounding it out is Magnus Krzenek, and we won't see him tonight. And if you're curious who Magnus is, well, he's living up to his first name.
Yeah.
He's the big, giant kid standing there and
Oh, is he?
towering over everybody.
Uh-huh. I can see exactly what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. He is a young sophomore for the Fishermen, and hate to see him not playing tonight. He's going to be a force for the Fishermen for the next couple of years, and they're trying to get him some minutes, some time on the court, and unfortunately, due to injury, he is not going to be suited up tonight for the Scappoose Indians. Trevor Olson, Nolan Lennox, Braden Miller, Elijah Grennan Biggs. We've heard that name before calling a Scappoose Indians game.
Yeah.
Drew Butler, Dexter Olson, William Kessy, Sam Morris, Eli Holmes, Seth Morris, Kenyon Springer, Jason Williams, Ethan Sheldon. A lot of seniors, a lot of juniors, no sophomores, no freshmen. They are an experienced squad.
And a lot of guys over 6'4", Rob.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. There's a lot of 6 dashes on that side of the column when it comes time to racking up what we got going on here.
And a whole lot of them with I didn't know bleach tips were a thing since we were in high school, Rob. But
You know, the bleach tips are back in Scappoose, apparently.
fashion alert, guys. Look like Eminem. It's back.
It's back.
Back again.
Look who's back. Back again. That's an Eminem joke for those not old enough to get it. The only 2 losses on the season go to Cook County, 42-73, and Pendleton, 48-51 for the Scappoose Indians. They're a good squad. They're fast. They're good shooters. They're good players. And, you know, we've heard these names
We've been
for a
calling
couple
them
of
for
years.
years. Yeah.
This is a good team, a good squad. And, well, I always, again, cheer for the Astoria Fishermen and will always pull for the Fishermen. Well, I tell you what, this is going to be a tough one to handle for the Fishermen tonight.
It's going to be tough.
We'll have tip-off in just a minute right here on ESPN 106.3.
For a new car, truck, or SUV, then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America, 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at AstoriaFord.net.
Hi, folks. These sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsupcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Hey, it's Alice Cooper, and you're listening to Astoria High School Sports on ESPN 106.3. School's not out yet. I'll tell you when.
Thanks to our good friend Alice Cooper, the real Alice Cooper. That's not AI. That is Alice Cooper helping us out with the Astoria High reintroduction as we get the tip underway. The Scappoose Indians take away the first tip and will have first possession. And we have a clock error, I believe, here. So they're going to reshuffle. The Indians will take the ball to the sideline and re-enter. And
while we're doing that, I can announce the Scappoose Indians starters. We've got number 0, Trevor Olson, a senior. Number 2, Braden Miller, a senior. Number 3, Elijah Biggs, a junior. Number 4, Drew Butler, a senior. And number 12, William Kessie.
We'll get to the Astoria Fishermen now as we have another timeout.
This is going to be number 4, Sawyer Sean. Number 5, Mulu Star Hollow. Number 10, Hudson Hill. Number 11, Cooper Jones. And number 13, Carter Martin.
And an issue with the shot clock matching up with the game clock, I think, is what the issue comes into play here. And the official wisely saw it right away and corrected it. So there we are, 26, 30, there we are. Both of them are the same now. There was a moment there that was 26 and 32. We got it right. So we are underway again for the third time.
Back again.
Indians in the paint, kicking the ball out and passing up a long shot. Fishermen get out there. Good job by the Fishermen to close the baseline down on the drive, and a ball out to the top. Drive, lay in, floater falls for Trevor Olson, and the Indians strike first. Good possession by the Indians as they got that off just as the shot clock was running down for the Fishermen. Errant pass taken away. Cooper Jones trying to get one in, taken away. And on defense, the Fishermen will try to set up and hold the Indians on this possession. Martin on defense shuts down the baseline. Spin in the middle. Mulu Star Hollow does a good job of not drawing the foul and tangling up the offensive player on the other end. Drives down. Good layup. Up and strong and too strong. Tipped out of bounds and will go to the Indians. Inbounding the ball is William Kessie. Off to Elijah Brendan Biggs. You know, the frosted tips thing, you laugh at that, but I can't tell any of these kids apart, Bob.
No, I hear it. It's definitely tough. We're not kidding when we say that.
They've all got the same haircut as the one kid who doesn't. Drew Butler muscles through the paint, gets the layup in to take the 4-0 lead for the Indians. And long shot up and off the iron, no good. Rebound handled by Drew Butler, and on the other side, the Indians come through and travel.
I would say.
Nice cut through the middle, nice layup, but one extra step. And
can't do that till you hit the NBA, guys.
No, the officials both were a little late on the call because it was kind of one of those things like, yep, that's a travel. It was just enough to be a little bit hesitant, but it is. Mulu Star Hollow, deep 3 on the right side, hits. Fishermen cut in and dropped to a 1-point deficit with the 3-point shot. 2 shots to 1, and the Fishermen, under 6 minutes, set to scrap here with the strong Indian squad. Driving the baseline, stepping through, getting tangled up. Good job by Mulu Star Hollow and Martin to shut it down. On the other end, the Fishermen trying to get the ball down under the paint. And step it in, getting through, crossover step.
Yep,
and there's the travel. Indeed, as that was Hudson Hill, who took just a little bit of an extra bounce and comes away with the travel. So 5:30, the Fishermen will look to get another good stop. Last couple of possessions, they've come away with a good stop. They'll take one here. Get the encouragement from their student section behind them. Long shot up and off the iron and handled by Mulu Star Hollow, who gets the ball down, overshoots Martin. And unfortunately a turnover. Martin was free, but not that free. or that fast. The Indians with the ball. Walk it up. Looking through the legs, gets away, and the Indians come away with it under the paint. Heads up play by Drew Butler to wrangle the free ball. Gets it up and in. Under 5 minutes to go. The Indians lead this one 6-3. Long shot up and another three for the Fishermen. That is Cooper Jones to draw us even at 6-6. That is the power of the three-point shot. Makes up a lot of ground quick. Pass in the paint, can't get handled, gets tipped out, reset. The Indians will reset their offense as Braden Miller was able to handle it. And now dealing with it is Elijah Grennan-Briggs. He tips it off into the paint. Stepping through and getting a contested shot, and Hudson Hill will rip away the rebound. Great job by the Fishermen there as William Kessie gets tangled up. Hudson Hill using his wide receiver skills to wrestle the ball away. He's good hands. Martin saves one on this side, gets a tip. This time tipped away. The Indians have a 2-on-2. Strong trying to go through, can't get it to fall is Biggs. Hulu Star Hollow will take it, get it out. Martin's got it. Martin down to the corner to Rashawn. Back to Martin. Around the horn to Star Hollow, who launches the three. Nothing but net.
All we need tonight.
The Fishermen open with 3 threes, and that's enough for the Scappoose Indians. Bobby Backus. Whoa, 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 he says. I want to talk this over. The Scappoose Indians player going behind the Astoria bench to get to his own bench, and the official blows his whistle and says, no. You got to go around. You can't go through. And he went through anyway, and it was too late to make him go back around. So we're back through to go back around. So just don't do it. It's one of those things that you want to nip in the bud early, just in case.
Let's not get technical, right?
Well, I do believe that the player that was going, he was just the Astoria bench kind of went out onto the court. He got in a position where he's like, this is the path of least resistance, right? Rather than walk 30 feet around, I'll just walk these 10 feet through.
Yeah.
And I get the official, don't walk through the other team's huddle. I get that. But I honestly don't think it was like ill intent by the Scappoose Indians player either. It was just
It's way too early to get chippy.
traffic in the way. I'll just go here. It's fine. Just one of those situations. And good job by the official to get on it early. Hold on before we get chippy. Before anybody does anything, just make sure you go around. Don't make a big deal out of it either. Just keep an eye on that. We know how some of these contests can get. They can get chippy.
We've seen them.
Inbounds pass, and here we go. Indians have it. 3:25 on the clock. They trail by 3. The Fishermen fire off 3 straight threes to get started. A couple of missed shots in between, but the ones they've made are from deep. Driving into the lane, kicking back out around the horn to Biggs. Biggs now back out, kicking around into the lane. Nice exchange of passes. Leaves Eli Holm, the 6'4" junior, free for the lay-in. Lead now just 1 for the Fishermen. Martin has the ball at the top, off to Mulu Star Hollow, who drives off, good to Hudson Hill. It's tangled up inside. Sawyer Rashawn up, and that one is off the glass and good. Sawyer Rashawn, the senior, drains another 3. Not too shabby.
4 for 4.
2:25. The Indians on the other side kick out. Biggs has it, looking to drive against Mulu Star Hollow. Kicks out. It is Miller with it. Drives in, kicks back out to Biggs. Biggs down to the post. Martin defense, ball's kicked back out, up with the shot. Miller off the front iron. Mulu Star Hollow jumps up and grabs it. And with 2 minutes to go, the Fishermen have the lead, the ball, and a chance to extend their 4-point lead. Hudson Hill at the top, hands it off. No, doesn't hand it to Mulu Star Hollow. Dribbles around to Martin. Martin dribbles. Kicks out to Hill on the right side. Hill looking the baseline. Rashawn at the top to Mulu Star Hollow, who drives. Gets past the defender, ball's up and tipped, and we're going to get a foul against Eli Holm. And I think the block was good. Honestly, I think he was up on the ball. That wasn't the problem. It was the follow-through and the body check coming through.
Yep. Hands were clean, but yep.
It was that coming through. It was the after the shot contact that drew the foul. Blue Star Hollow steps up and gets that one through. Girls basketball team making their way out from the locker room and joining their fellow students in the stands and getting ready to cheer. Blue Star Hollow hits the first and the second. And screws up the three-point run by getting a couple of ones.
Darn it, now we got to be mad.
14-8, the Fishermen have thundered out to an early lead here, just like the girls did in the earlier contest. The boys here trying to hold off the Scappoose Indians in the first quarter. They'd love to go in at the end of one, up by a few.
Yeah.
Great turnover, great job by Blue Star Hollow to tip it free. Deep pass, Hudson Hill wrangles it in, fights off the defender, gets in trouble, kicks it out to Rashawn. Rashawn for three! And the Fishermen drop another one on the Indians. The Indians on this side fight through contact and get an offensive foul against Drew Butler, who threw his forearm up into the chest of the defender, Ty Serigno. And it was a good call by the official. I know the player didn't like it very much. I know Miller, like, are you kidding me? But you can keep your arm out if it's stationary.
That's right.
You can't lift it and push it, and that was the call.
Yeah.
It was the lift and the push. If you put your arm up to protect the ball and it's there and it's stationary, you have the right to that area.
You can't do the forearm shiver off.
Yep. Fishermen with the ball off to Blue Star Hollow, getting some good pressure from the Indians here. Fishermen moving the ball at the top of the key. That is Serigno with it. Back over to Rashawn, to Hill. Hill gets the screen, dribbles around the screen, comes through, finds the space, gets it taken out of his hands. Good block from behind that time by the Indians. William Kessie reaches over Hudson Hill's shoulder and rips the ball out with 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Fishermen lead this one 17-8. Biggs against Blue Star Hollow on the other side. Good pass. Good defense to get there in time to shut down the shot. 12 seconds remain. Biggs fakes the shot, looks, goes in, goes out. Three, and the long shot on the kickoff is good. Hitting for three is Braden Miller, and he'll cut into the lead, but the Fishermen will take a 17-11 lead into the second quarter. And we'll be back for it in just a moment here on ESPN 106.3.
The Peter Pan Market and Deli is the perfect place to gather for a quick snack and one of their signature sandwiches before the game. Enjoy covered outdoor seating or sit inside with beers and ciders on tap and wine by the glass. You can relax with friends before heading to the game. Make Peter Pan Market and Deli your morning stop too. Grab a coffee and a bagel or other breakfast treat before work. Order ahead at peterpan2go.com. Peter Pan Market and Deli, 712 Niagara Avenue, Astoria. Your local corner store and more. Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
You're listening to Astoria High School Sports on 106.3 ESPN Radio.
Back here at the Brick House, where the Fishermen in the first quarter have stunned the Indians 17-11 the score. And the Fishermen with possession. Blue Star Hollow brings it across the timeline from half court off to Martin. Martin gets the screen from Hill. Hill. Martin from the free throw line on the dribble through. Serigno tracks down the offensive board. The Fishermen will have a chance to reset. New shot clock. And kicking out. No, Serigino's got it. Out to Martin now. Martin down to Hill. Hill. Double team doesn't get there in time. Hudson Hill goes up and couldn't quite get the little baby soft jumper to fall. And we got a blocking foul on this end as Serigino will, I believe, draw the foul. Sergino, will take the foul. His first, I believe, first foul of the game.
First foul? No, there was the other one against.
There was
we
two.
had one against Mulu.
The offensive.
Yep.
Or the the Mulu Starhoff. All right, the Indians looking to inbound from underneath. Look, get it all the way out to the top. So they're going to try to reset this offense. They get the instructions from the coach. And with 7:15 here in the half, the Fishermen trying to maintain the pressure and come away with another stop. The Indians look. Biggs now with it at the top, drives in. He's going to go in and draw the offensive foul as he puts the shoulder down.
Another one of those you can't do.
Sergino will come away with the great defensive effort there and draw the offensive foul. And checking in for the Indians, Trevor Olson. Biggs will step out and plead with his coach. Aaron pass almost gets away from Mulu Star Hollow. He saves it back to Martin. They maintain possession. And now Martin gets it off to Hill. Hill on the right side looks down to Mulu Star Hollow on the baseline. Driving. Goes up. Gets raked across the arms. He'll go to the line for two. Braden Miller collects the foul.
Moving to the line. Shooting two.
Couple of dribbles, bend to the knee, the shot up and off the iron, no good. Missed opportunity there by the Fishermen to push that lead a little bit there. Another shot at it though. He was fouled going up on the shot, so 2-shot foul. Couple of dribbles. A little more calm, and that one rattles in and out.
Thought he had that one.
That one hit both sides of the rim, fell about 3/4 of the way in and popped out. Indians down in this one by 6. Get it taken away? No, we're going to get a foul on the arm. It is Sawyer Rashawn who reached in and got a hold of the arm there.
And he hits first.
A couple of threes from Sawyer.
A couple of threes from Mulu. And one from Cooper Jones.
Missed shot underneath, and Martin will come away with the board. And the Fishermen have it. And look to attack again. Martin, deep three is off the rim and no good. Hudson Hill with the rebound. Great job tracking that down and muscling it away. Off to Mulu Star Hollow to the left side. Mulu Star Hollow dribbles against his defender. Pops it out. Sergino up and off the iron, no good. That one is boarded by Drew Butler. Ripping that one off the glass, and with under 6 minutes to go, not a lot of action here, at least on the scoreboard of late. Both teams starting to fight defensively and tighten up just a little bit. Fishermen doing a good job on defense, holding this team to just 11 points in the quarter. And so far, just 11 points scored by the Indians altogether. No score here in the second. Into the paint, tipped away. No. We're going to get a foul down below. Little bump. And 10, I believe, is where that went.
Yep, Hudson Hill for his first.
Inbounds underneath the basket on the floor. Scappoose Indians run their motion, get free, and get the ball on the baseline. Back out to the top, trying to dribble it in. That is a nice spinning shot from Trevor Olson. For the Fishermen, Rashawn will have it on the far side, bringing it across the timeline, leading by 5. Going to get a backhanded push, I believe, against...
It's going to be against Trevor Olson.
Trevor Olson, who didn't see who they called it against defensively. But Trevor was trying to get free, got a little shove in the back, and so now we got a short timeout. And give us a chance to regroup a little bit. 17-13 is the score. It was 11-17 at the end of the first quarter. The Fishermen struggling to find some points here, but the Scappoose Indians have found at least a basket. It is a low-scoring dogfight of an affair here. This is...
it's up and down the court, nonstop, back and forth.
These guys are fighting each other pretty darn hard. This is, an old slugfest, if you want to call it that.
Right.
There's some punches being landed, but not some, nothing that's huge except for those threes from the Fishermen.
Right.
Those early threes, and, they can't expect that to continue.
No.
Now, look, it'd be great if it did.
We did it all day long.
Boy. But you can't expect to shoot like that from the three all game long, so they need to capitalize on some of those opportunities below. And look, if they're going to allow you to shoot the three,
and you can hit them, do it.
Take it for as long as you can do it, but you got to be able to capitalize when it starts to fade a little bit. 3-point percentage, you're not going to stay at 80% for very long, typically.
No.
Typically.
Well, honestly, it's there's only been 2 missed threes, and it's both by number 12 and number 13, and they're late in the quarter. I mean, they just want to get in on the action. I can't really blame them.
I mean, you can't blame them for wanting to try.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I hot too?
Yeah.
Are we all?
Are we gonna do this all night?
Are we all, lighting the same candle here? After the timeout, Sawyer Rashawn has the ball at the top of the key, off to the left to Star Hollow, tipped away and rolled down the court. That is Olsen picking it up and going up with a short hopper. No good. Fishermen snag the board, and it's going to get ripped away and given back to the Fishermen. Snagging that board was number 20. I don't have him on my roster, Bob.
I do not either, Rob. I was just looking myself.
So we're going to have to see if we can track down who 20 is and add it to our roster. Fishermen with the ball, trying to get the ball across the timeline. It's going to be tipped and a turnover. The Fishermen turn the ball over, and the Indians will take possession. 17-13, second quarter, first half, 4:45. Biggs back in the game for the Indians. Driving around the right side, going up and off the rim, no good. Sawyer Rashawn has a hold of it, and he'll try to push the ball up the court, set up his offense, and gets it off. Jones back out to Rashawn. Couple of shooters for the Fishermen. Down below is 20 with it. Nice underhanded up and in.
I'm going to add him right now. What do you want to call him?
I missed the announcer trying to announce his name. I'm going to have to try to get it here before, or at least for the half.
Oh!
And we're going to get a body foul here. 13 got a little body as the jump stop was trying to happen.
I think it shocked him just as much as it did.
Player went and landed pretty hard, but he looks to be okay.
Scappoose possession.
It'll be the Indians' possession from under the basket. Swatted away. Sawyer Rashawn, good job. And this may be a situation where 20 is being pulled up from the varsity or the JV squad. So we'll see if we can't find who that may be. Because what I don't have is a number 20.
Nope.
We'll do some more investigating and see what we come up with. Secret player.
Yeah.
Oh, body underneath.
Just barely tipped his hand going up.
Carter Martin will collect another one.
He hits second.
That one is up and good for Trevor Olsen, who was fouled on the play. Second free throw. Bend at the knees, the shot, off the back iron and through, it's good. Under 4 to go, 19-15. The Fishermen's lead slips a little bit, but they still have it. Star Hollow with the ball on the right side, down to Hudson Hill. Hill looks, backs the defender in, turns, kicks out to Rashawn, who goes for three. It's off the iron, no good. And the Indians have the ball and a chance to close the gap a little bit more. Kicked out to Biggs. Biggs up and off the iron, no good. Martin battles for the board, but the long one goes back to the Indians. Long three there is long and no good. Sawyer Rashawn grabs it and waits for the defender to pick him up. Doesn't. Martin free on the kick out and off the front iron, no good. The Indians have the ball and trying to push the ball through. Kicks out, driving the lane is Nolan Lennox. And we're going to get a foul on Sawyer Rashawn down below before the drive.
Be his second.
Scappoose will head to the line, and Lennox will have a shot for two.
First one is up and no good.
Next one is through. Fishermen now with the ball. Getting a little pressure from the Indians. They've had enough of this. Oh, kicked the ball. It'll stay with the Fishermen. Sawyer Rashawn tried to hit Lulu Star Hollow on the cut. And the defender wisely just shifted his foot enough to impact the pass. So the Fishermen will reset. Martin will inbound from the sideline, and Rashawn. Sawyer Rashawn looks, gets it back to Lulu Star Hollow, who will set up the offense on the right side of the court. Hudson Hill gets the screen, coming to the left, back over to Lulu Star Hollow, down low to Hill, and Hill's going to get fouled as it looked like Nolan Lennox was holding a little bit underneath. Hill did a good job of getting free, and on his way to the basket, it looked like Lennox kind of leaned in and got a little bit of a hook on there. 2:40, 19-16, three-point game. Fishermen hitting threes so far, and why not launch another one? On the inbounds pass, it's missed.
Cooper Jones.
Just off the iron. Go to that iron until it starts to simmer down, and so far it's starting to simmer down. Tipped away off the hands of Trevor Olson. He's questioning it, but yeah.
It was him.
You were the last one, so that's how that works. Martin gets it in, gets it over back, and to move Star Hollow, dribbles up, cuts the double team off to Hudson Hill, who drives the baseline. It's cut and hitting for three off the iron and no good. Rashawn can't get another one. And Lulu Star Hollow is going to get caught in an awkward position, reaching in and picking up a foul. And I didn't mean to jinx the team when I said you can't shoot like that all night long, and it's gone cold.
It sure has.
From behind the arc.
They just got below 50% with that last attempt.
They started on fire and has just kind of slowly cooled down.
They only scored 2 points this entire quarter.
Can't live and die on the three, or at least doesn't happen very often. You got to be able to be effective elsewhere.
Yep.
Take smart, good, clean shots. I mean, take the threes when they're there, but got to be fruitful in other areas. Free throws up and good. 2-point ball game now with 2:11 here in the second. And it's good there. So the Indians have cut this to a one-possession contest. 1 point separates the two. Hill steps through, gets it off to Martin. Martin waiting for defenders, gets it off to Jones. Jones to Hill to Lulu Star Hollow. Lulu Star Hollow is going to try to drive in, and picking up a foul will be Drew Butler on the baseline. The fans don't like it, neither do the Indian players and coaches, and I kind of tend to agree here that probably wasn't a foul. He stepped in front of the dribbler, Lulu Star Hollow, driving the baseline, and did a good job of shutting it down, but I think he expected more contact than there was.
I think so.
There. Lulu Star Hollow misses the shot. Of course, he was standing literally right there. He was a foot away from it, so maybe he felt.
He could have seen something we did not.
Yeah, he might have thought that it was more than it was. Lulu Star Hollow gets the second one to go down. And it is a 2-point ball game with under 2 minutes to go here in the half. Scappoose Indians, Astoria Fishermen battling here on ESPN 106.3. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Rob Kovacs, joined by Bob Wilkie, back for another season of Astoria High basketball. Working down below and getting the basket, Trevor Olson on the baseline. And it is an even 20-20 ball game just before half. Sawyer Rashawn, deep three. That one is no good. Hudson Hill tracks the board. And they're calling Sawyer Rashawn for a flop. That is a flop warning.
Okay.
I don't like that call. Sawyer Rashawn went up deep and
lost his footing on his way down.
The Indian player got a little close to him, and I don't think he was necessarily flopping more than just, if I fall on my butt, it's better than falling awkwardly on my ankle.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of a situation.
Yep.
Take away, the Indians get it. They're going to push the ball down the court, try to come away with a lead here at half. They haven't led yet. Can the Fishermen fight them off for another minute and 15? They get the tip. The shot, no good. Sawyer Rashawn's got the ball with a minute 6 to go. 20-20. Off to Jones. Jones hits for three. The Fishermen go up by 3 with 23 points in the half, and the floater from Trevor Olson is good. 42 seconds and a 1-point ball game, and the Fishermen have the ball back. Fisherman look off to Hudson Hill to the left. He looks, kicks back up. No, he's going to dribble through, and Sawyer Rashawn went the wrong way, and he throws one into the crowd. Thankfully, no fans were on their phone, or they'd have gotten a face full of basketball.
Baseball souvenir.
28 seconds, 23-22. The Fishermen have a lead. The Indians have a chance to capture the lead. Run the clock out, no game clock, no shot clock, I should say, and take the half in the end. Fishermen trying to avoid that, maybe get a turnover and a chance to extend. Strong defense by the Fishermen here as they hold. Under 10 seconds to go. Keep the hand out of the ball out of Biggs' hands. He's the problem. And the floater in the lane, no good, up and tipped. And they're going to count it. Braden Miller gets the putback on the tip. So the guests, the Indians, will take the 24-23 lead at halftime. And coming up here to halftime, there's some celebration going to take place as the Astoria Fishermen softball team will be celebrated. We'll take a quick timeout, come back and talk a little bit about that, talk a little bit about the second half, and get ready for it all right here on ESPN 106.3.
Seaside Outlets. Over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com.
Hungry? Thirsty? Craving something delicious? Get to the Peter Pan Market and Deli in Astoria. They've got your cravings covered, from fresh sandwiches and salads to gourmet coffee and snacks. The deli is stocked with hand-picked ingredients, ensuring the highest quality in every bite. Need groceries? You're covered there too, with a wide selection of necessities and locally sourced products. The Peter Pan Market and Deli at 712 Niagara Avenue in Astoria. Visit online at peterpantogo.com for online ordering options. Taste the difference at Peter Pan Market and Deli.
Hi, folks. These sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Joe's Mobile. Fuel, diesel, groceries, snacks, beer, propane, hunting and fishing licenses, firewood, and so much more. 1701 Marine Drive in Astoria. Coming in, going out, or passing through Astoria, Joe's Mobile is your one stop where the people are friendly and the store is stocked with everything you need. All debit, EBT, and credit accepted. Joe's Mobile. Mobile Synergy Fuel and Diesel. Pump your own 24 hours a day at Joe's Mobile. Wait for it.
At Joe's Mobile.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Are you currently in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV? Then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America, 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at AstoriaFord.net.
This is ESPN Radio.
Welcome back here to the Brick House, and we are celebrating the Astoria High Fighting Fishermen State Softball Championship Team. Ariana Adams, the first one announced, and one of my favorite softball players.
She hit that home run that just crushed it in that final game.
Barnesy coming out to collect her ring. Finley Cameron, great catcher, great outfielder for the Fishermen, stepping in and having a great, tremendous year last year. Here comes Carlson, Lila Carlson stepping in once again, replacing graduating seniors and filling in a great spot and making an effort and making a cemented spot in the lineup.
Yep.
Maggie Fallour, once again, great effort on the bases, on the dugout, everywhere on the field. We're going to bring them all out one by one, and of course there are a few that aren't here, and those are those graduating seniors that were a part of the team. Kyle Lindell, Shelby Bruni, and a few others that are not here. Haley Svensson, the stolen base queen, saunters out. I'm surprised she's not sprinting and sliding in to collect that ring. She is an absolute beast on the bases. She's good for two if she gets there.
Exactly.
Whitsett making her way out.
Rock solid left field.
Taryn Ray is going to carry the load from the circle this year.
Looking forward to seeing her pitch.
She is an impressive young pitcher for the Fishermen, and now you've got her for a little while longer.
That's right.
Shelby Bruni.
I think Shelby got a little we got a pinch runner here.
Yeah, pinch runner, young Shelby's sister, I believe, coming out to accept the rig on her behalf. Pretty cool. Kyle Lindell also being announced.
By her mother Heidi. Welcome, Kyle Lindell.
And Kyle Lindell's mom's going to come collect her daughter's ring as she is off playing for Linfield.
That's right.
And state championship MVP Maddie Wilkin.
In from my hometown for college.
Tell you what, she pitched a hell of a game in that championship game. And of course the coaching staff now making their way out. Teak Silva and Lou, you gotta love Lou. And Svensson. And Coach of the Year last year.
And he deserved it.
Yes, he did. I'll tell you one thing about Kent. He appreciates this, he loves it, and he hates it. He's here for the girls.
That's right.
He doesn't need his name announced.
Yep.
He doesn't need the pat on the back. He's fine just letting them take the glory.
That's right.
And
but he deserves it.
yes, he does. He did a great job last year, put together a great team. We'll let you soak up a little of this applause. There's the banner. It will find its way up onto the rafters like the rest. Congratulations to that team. It was an absolute honor to be a part of that with those girls. I had nothing to do with it.
That's right.
But boy, oh boy, was that not just a fun season to watch, a fun season to call.
I'll never forget that final game doing that broadcast up there.
That was pretty awesome at the University of Oregon, the old duck field, or the duck softball field, Jane Saunders Stadium, and it was an absolute pleasure to call that game. This group of girls, I have to admit, calling these games, we put a headset on and we stay 15, 20 feet back. With the softball girls, we get a little more intimate as far as up to the cage. We're right there with them a lot of times, and we get to exchange a little banter and have a little fun. And well, I tell you what, it's pretty hard not to like every single one of them.
That's right.
They're a pretty special group of girls. And rumor has it, I don't want to guarantee any run it back kind of thing, but I have it on good authority.
They're pretty dang good now.
Pretty good this year too, I believe was the quote. So
we're going to be there in like a month and a half.
And not too far away. Yeah, the end of March, April, we'll be wrapping up basketball, getting ready for softball, and we'll have those games brought to you right here on ESPN 106.3 as we are set to follow the state championship softball team in the follow-up season to their big one, and we'll have it all coming up. We're going to take a step away, get ready for half two, where the Fishermen and Indians battle in a 24-23 contest on the hardwood. We'll have the call coming up in just a moment right here on ESPN 106.3.
Market and Deli is the perfect place to gather for a quick snack and one of their signature sandwiches before the game. Enjoy covered outdoor seating or sit inside with beers and ciders on tap and wine by the glass. You can relax with friends before heading to the game. Make Peter Pan Market and Deli your morning stop too. Grab a coffee and a bagel or other breakfast treat before work. Order ahead at peterpan2go.com. Peter Pan Market and Deli, 712 Niagara Avenue, Astoria. Your local corner store and more.
Hi, folks. These sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Joe's Mobile. Fuel, diesel, groceries, snacks, beer, propane, hunting and fishing licenses, firewood, and so much more. 1701 Marine Drive in Astoria. Coming in, going out, or passing through Astoria, Joe's Mobile is your one stop where the people are friendly and the store is stocked with everything you need. All debit, EBT, and credit accepted. Joe's Mobile. Mobile Synergy Fuel and Diesel. Pump your own 24 hours a day at Joe's Mobile. Wait for it.
Joe's Mobile.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Are you currently in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV? Then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America, 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at astoriaford.net.
Seaside Outlets. Over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com.
This is ESPN Radio on KKOR AM 1230 and 106.3 K2464BV, Astoria, Warrenton, Seaside.
Hey, it's Alice Cooper, and you're listening to Astoria High School Sports on ESPN 106.3. School's not out yet. I'll tell you when.
School is in session, and we are at the Brick House. I'm Rob Kovacs, joined by Bob Wilkie. The second half is underway. A backdoor fail for the Indians to start things off, and Mulu Starhalo rips the rebound down, and they come down, and the Fishermen now on offense. trying to get something working, and the Indians' defense is sweltering here. They are smothering the Fishermen, can't get anything off, and at the buzzer, it's going to be a shot clock violation. Sawyer Rashawn tries to heave one up, and it might have been a foul there, but I think they're not going to bail out the shooter on a shot that just didn't look good anyway.
Right.
He was heaving something up to avoid the shot clock, and
it was late on that.
He was, late on that. No foul there, 7 minutes to go, 23-24, no scores. Fishermen, Indians battling here in Astoria. The Indians look, trying to get a shot in. Bouncing around the perimeter. Kicking out. Long shot taken. The three is off the iron. No good. Long rebound is handled by the Indians, Kessie. And they'll have another shot at it and a fresh 35. Biggs gets the call from his coach. Fishermen look like they're manned up. Indians run through the screens in the center and trying to run in and tangled up. Good job by the Fishermen as it looks like Sawyer Rashawn gets it out. Muluster Hollow has it. Going up. Fights through the contact and gets the and one. Nice shot going up, underhanded. Gets tangled up, fights through that contact, and pushes the Fishermen back ahead 25-24 with a chance to go up by 2 with the extra and 1.
Extra credit.
Put the plus on the A, and the Fishermen now lead 26-24. 6 minutes to go here in the third. The Indians with the ball. Once again, congratulations to the softball team on their championship run last year, getting their rings. Being honored here at halftime. Offensive foul. They're going to call Drew Butler with the hook. They're going to say that Butler got a little hook on that elbow, trying to fight through. He doesn't like it. Doesn't matter. He's going to come out. Eli Holm will take his place. The Fishermen will inbound the ball. Blue Star Hollow gets it in. Jones dribbles in, kicks out to Rashawn. Rashawn passes up to 3. Back out to Martin. Martin off to Muluster Hollow. Hollow dribbles, goes in, contested, gets tipped out. Hudson Hill tracks it down and will reset. Fakes the offense and tries to fight through. Nice offensive layup trying to go around the defender. Couldn't get it to fall, and so the Indians have the possession and a chance to get even, down 2. Biggs waits. Looks like the Fishermen have switched to a zone. Driving in the lane, off the rim. Rashawn grabs the rebound off to Jones. Jones gonna hold up. He's got a 5-on-4, and the layup is up and no good. And on the follow through, the contact comes and the foul is assessed. He'll have 2 shots. Dexter, not sure who the foul was against.
Yeah, I didn't see him call it out.
Either way, it sends Cooper Jones to the line where he makes the first one. Alex Eterno barking out orders, trying to get his defense ready to go on the next set as the Fishermen pull a 3-point lead. Under 5 minutes here in the third, and here comes the next one from Cooper Jones. Up, and a violation by Hudson Hill is going to wave off the free throw.
That's disappointing.
That is disappointing. Good chance for the Fishermen to push it to 4. Instead, it stays at 3. And the Indians now with possession. That is Olsen trying to drive in, kicking out. Long 3 off the iron. Hudson Hill muscles up, rips it down. And Fisherman on the other side. There it is, a little shoulder or elbow to the hip. As Dexter Trevor Olsen will go to the line. I still missed who that was against.
Number 0.
Was it 0? Okay, that is going to be an issue. I think that's a couple on Olsen. And Jones can't get that one to fan. Rashawn gets it. Back out to Martin. Martin gets pushed. Errant throw gets taken away. The Indians have it. And on the other side in transition, they miss the 2 bunnies.
3.
And the fishermen battle for the board and come away with it. Sawyer Rashawn's got it. Looking to Mulu Star Hollow, an ill-advised pass. It will stay with the fishermen, tipped out of bounds by Olson. Not sure if Mulu Star Hollow was open there.
He was not.
Not sure the angle he had, but from my angle, that didn't look good. Either way, they get bailed out with a tip. So Mulu Star Hollow will get it inbounds to Hill and out to Sawyer Rashawn, out to Martin. Martin looks off to Jones to Mulu Star Hollow, who drives the baseline. He's going to float it up and follow up his own rebound. He gets tangled up below Hudson Hill. Can't come up with it. It'll stay with the fishermen. Wow. 31 on the shot clock after the exchange and under 4 minutes. 3:59. Fishermen lead this one by 3. It is a low-scoring affair here, Bob.
Sure is, and I'm looking at the Indians' previous games, and
Hudson Hill inside, off the rim, no good.
They have not had a game like this.
No, they have not.
Cooperative league, man.
They have not been muscled up like this yet. On offense, the Indians look down just a possession. It is a 3-point game. They have the shooters to hit it as they look around and dish off, losing a handle on it. We're going to get a push from Hudson Hill in the back, according to the official.
According to the official.
Yeah, he went up in the air, and I think he was just out of balance.
Yeah.
And it looked like Hill maybe made him further out of balance, but I don't know that he did.
It looked pretty clean to me.
He was just far enough out of balance that any little bump was going to make it look really bad.
It wasn't, though.
Indians will set to inbound the ball, 3:33 to go. 3-point ball game. Ball comes in, ball's off the rim and no good. Tipped away and handled by the fisherman. Jones has it down to Hill. Hill goes up strong and misses. Rashawn's got it back to Jones to Mulu Star Hollow, drives in, kicks it out to Hill. Hill back out to Jones, who misses the 3, contested. And the Indians have another shot, driving into the lane, and that's going to be a rake across the arms.
It's Jones.
Cooper Jones on the drive.
Then he passes the ball and hits Mulu right in the face.
Drive went by him, and he swung down with his arms and just raked the arms of the offensive player. And I mean, it's kind of one of those, you wouldn't call it necessarily an intentional foul in the context of you're trying to be violent or flagrant or any of that kind of thing. But I'm going to intend to foul you hard here because I don't want the shot. I'd rather send you to the line kind of thing. And I've got the fouls to give. Yeah. So he did swing down pretty hard. Once he kind of saw that it's already a foul, I'm going to foul, this is going to happen, your brain just kind of goes into, finish it.
Yep.
Shot is up, and that one rims out. Hill snatches the board. We stay at 3 as both shots don't fall. 3 minutes to go, 3-point ball game, third quarter. And Hudson Hill looks, dribbles around, dribbles down, gets double teamed, and we're going to get a jump ball underneath. Hill got into trouble and got tangled up. Under 3 to go. It's going to stay with the fishermen. The officials are going to check the bench to make sure that's correct. And it is. And they want 20 on the shot clock. There was an issue there. That's the problem, is it didn't change possession, so we don't change the shot clock. Into Hill, out to Jones, off the rim, no good. Tipped back to Hill by Rashawn, and flying in and getting from the back, Eli Holm floats into Hill. Good job by Hill, standing strong underneath and wrestling that board off the glass, and Holm just floated right into him as he went back up.
Yep. Much as a guy that big can float.
It's just true. Off the back iron, no good. He got in the air and kind of just, I'm up here. I can't control where I go now. And it was right into the back of Hill, who was trying to go up strong with the putback. It's a 4-point ball game, and the Fishermen lead this one by just a few. And so far, it a low-scoring affair. And like you talked about, Bob, we're looking at 90 to 69 here. We're looking at 80 to 72. These are just a few of the Scappoose scores as they wrestle through and put one up. That was Braden Miller wrestling through to get one in. And off the hands, tipped, turned over. The Indians have a chance to tie it up now. Passing up the three, trying to drive, kicking out. Martin shuts it down, floats over. Good contested shot. Hudson Hill wrestles the board. And the Fishermen do a good job of putting pressure on the Indians there and forcing a bad shot. Martin now with the ball on the right side. Gets it back out to Hill. Hill's looking, gets it out to Sergno. Spin, back out to Jones. Out to Martin. Martin's free. He'll take it. And off the back iron, big rebound. It's going to come back out to him. And he's going to have it underneath the Hill. What a great cut. As Martin finds Hill cutting the baseline to get the two. Scrappy little points. Those are the ones I was talking about earlier. Yeah, the threes are great, but you got to find the scrappy little twos.
That's right. Shoot your free throws and make your twos when you can.
Long three missed by Miller, and the Fishermen have the board. And Mulu Star Hollow driving in, laying it in and one. The underhand layup from the left side, and Mulu Star Hollow gets one, plus the two. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout by these Scappoose Indians. Here in the third quarter, the Fishermen are taking the fight to the Indians, 32-26. If you were to look at this game on paper, you might consider the chance of a runaway by the Scappoose Indians as they come into today's contest at 11-2. And we were talking about this slugfest, I don't know what else you call it.
Fewest points that the Indians have put up is 42, and that was to a 42-73 loss to Crook County.
In a game you can only imagine Crook County kind of just run them out of the gym.
Right, and we got 1 quarter left and plus 40 seconds, and they got a lot of scoring to do if they're going to catch up to their bare minimums.
Well, and if you start looking at their score by quarter, they ended up with 11. They got then 13. Here in the third, they're looking at 2.
Yep.
So if you can hold them to another 10 points, you can get out of this game at 36 points to the guest.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you this right now: if you walked into
one team in the state,
if you walked into Alex Eterno's locker room and wrote 32 on the scoreboard and circled it and said, if you can keep them to 32, you'll win.
Yep.
We're not keeping them to 32.
No.
But if trends continue,
it's trending positive.
It's trending positive, absolutely. For the Fishermen, they're used to a little bit of a low-scoring slugfest on offense, 50, 60, and they might get into the 40s here. Either way, it's a slow crawl, but low-scoring affair that's just turned into a fight for the Fishermen is benefiting as that one's tipped out, and Hill's going to fight on the sideline and slide out of bounds. Go to the Indians.
Ball got loose. Trying to say it this way, and
no.
Ref said no.
Your guy slid out of bounds holding the ball. No. Good try, though. Indians with the ball, down by 6. Look, pull back, kick. Try to get a screen. Indians drive in, and it's going to be an offensive foul, you betcha. That was Drew Butler getting tangled up with, I believe that was Sergno. And it will go to the Fishermen. Not a shooting bonus.
It will be next time.
It will be next time, indeed it will. 49 seconds to go, 33 on the shot clock. Couple of theories here. One is to get a quick one, which the Fishermen do. Great job getting Sergno down below. And coming in over the back was Eli Holm again.
They got to have a few guys in foul trouble here.
Trying to talk strategy for a second, but with 46 seconds left, there's kind of a two schools to thought. Get a quick shot.
Yep.
See if you can get a quick turnover and control both possessions.
Right.
And the first one is good. Now with 41.6 left and 35 on the shot clock, the difference isn't really enough for the Fishermen to worry about. For the Indians, they're going to probably try to run this all the way down as that one goes off the back iron and rattles home. Falls softly on the back iron and rattles its way through. So 35 on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. Just a few seconds to spare. And the Indians, I would assume, would try to run out at least the game clock here. Don't give the Fishermen another possession and more momentum going into the fourth quarter. The student section getting obnoxious. Shot is up and off the glass, no good. Handled by...
stepped out.
And it was handled, but unfortunately, Cooper Jones, you caught it, drug his toe on the sideline just enough. Unfortunately, that will set up the Indians with another possession, and it should be a new shot clock, but they haven't changed it yet. Unless they're just not running it. Okay. And getting by Mulu Star Hollow is
Eminem.
William Kessie with the frosted tips off the iron, no good. The Fishermen take a 6-point lead into the fourth quarter, and we'll have it for you coming up in just a moment right here on ESPN 106.3.
Sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Joe's Mobile in Astoria, the home of mobile synergy fuel and diesel. Also, last-minute groceries, snacks, cold beverages, hunting and fishing licenses, propane, firewood, and so much more. Pump your own fuel during overnight hours or get friendly full service during regular daytime hours. EBT and all credit and debit cards are accepted. Fuel and diesel, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Get your mojo on at Joe's Mobile.
1701 Marine Drive in Astoria.
Coach Rube from Astoria High Athletics. I want to thank everyone for listening to tonight's broadcast on ESPN 106.3 FM.
Welcome back here to the Brick House, where the Fishermen are looking to shock the Scappoose Indians, leading in this one 34-28. We enter the fourth quarter. Yes, 34-28. The defense of the Astoria Fishermen has been really good tonight.
It sure has.
Biggs has the ball up top, kicks it over. Miller looks, changes his mind. Biggs now from the sideline, up and long board, no good, out of bounds. It should be Fisherman ball, and it is. Fishermen have done a good job of maintaining. They started on fire with hitting some threes, got a little cold there, but in turn have come out and found the little shots. Mulu Star Hollow underneath, and loops it in. Eli Holm choosing not to foul, and Mulu Star Hollow will drop in another two. Driving in, Nick Martin with good defense. Unfortunately, not enough as Miller comes away with two, and the lead is 6. Fishermen now on offense, facing the zone. Martin up top, kicks it out to Mulu Star Hollow, out to Rashawn, who fires one, no good. The Indians have it, and will try to close the gap. Driving in, kicking out, looking, waiting for a screen. Out to Biggs, and 3 seconds in the key. William Kessie. He's like, I wasn't standing in the key. And the official said, no, you just got out of it. As soon as I blew the whistle, you moved. Either way, it's a turnover. The Fishermen have it. Under 7 minutes here in the ball game, and the Fishermen have that 6-point lead. The Indians put a little pressure on. Full court pressure. Mulu Star Hollow has it and throws it off the foot of Eli Holm. So the Fishermen will be able to reset now on their half of the court. Mulu Star Hollow has it. Back over to Mulu Star Hollow after a pass to Rashawn. Down to McMartin at the high post. Out to Jones to Martin at the high post. Back out to Mulu Star Hollow, who launches one off the rim, no good. And he crashes the board, knocks it loose. And the Indians are able to scrap up the loose ball. And now on the other end, driving in. Going to get a push on the outside. Mulu Star Hollow with a hand on the hip. No.
I was going to say it's Rashawn.
Rashawn with the hand on the hip.
For his third.
6:16 to go. Look, deep pass across the half court. Driving in with the floater. Trevor Olson with a nice floater. Deep pass got Mulu Star Hollow chasing, and he ended up behind the play and lost Miller. And now, Olson. And now Mulu Star Hollow brings the ball across the timeline into a turnaround jumper for Cooper Jones, who gets a high five from the defender, which is a foul.
It sure is.
4-point ball game. Indians were able to close the gap a little bit, but right now Cooper Jones has an opportunity.
Cooper Jones is 1 for 1 on the free throws tonight.
I'll have a chance to add 2 back here. The official talking to the players. This is what happened. This is why I called it. Steps out, and the first one is good. I'm not 100% sure the officials' names, and that's fine, but I do remember this guy a couple of times last year, and I do appreciate his ability and his willingness to go over to players after a call and explain it.
Exactly.
This is what you're doing. This is why I call it.
Yep.
It was teaching moment.
In Seaside, it was really great. We were working with him on the court, and he came over and talked to us about stuff.
I believe he umpired a few softball games as well. Indians with possession. Once again, down by 6, moving in. Can't get the layup to fall. The Fishermen drag the rebound off the glass. And Mulu Star Hollow has the ball. As the Fishermen look to continue to scrap this one out. Jones trying to fight in the high post. Stepping through is Hudson Hill, and he took one extra step. And that'll be a travel and a turnover.
Yep.
Got down on the baseline and just got himself out of position. Across the timeline, the Indians now with 5 minutes on the clock, trying to find a little room to breathe here. They had a brief moment where they led, but the Fishermen have been mostly in control of this game the whole way through.
They're going to let him go to the foul line.
Hudson Hill gets him on the side, and that will send Eli Holm to the free throw line.
Hudson Hill's third.
Good job by Nick Martin fronting the defense, but Hudson Hill coming in a little bit late from the side, trying to help. Got a little bit of a body on there, and a little bump.
Yeah.
Free throw is out. Looks like a 30-second timeout here taken by the Fishermen with under 5 minutes to go. They lead this one 38-32. And once again, a dogfight indeed is underway here at the Brick House. You had 11 points in the first quarter, 24, then 28. They have held the Scappoose Indians, a team that has rattled off some points. And, of course, this is going to create a nice little rivalry a couple more times this year.
Sure is.
Because the thing about the Co-op League is we got to do this again, some more.
3 whole times.
Looking at the Co-op League as it stands right now, Scappoose and Astoria both 2-0, and St. Helens, Seaside 0-1. Well, Tillamook is 0-2. So this is the lead in the Co-op League right here, and potentially a tiebreaker.
It is.
You know, so it's important to get one when you can, and you don't want to give the ones away at home.
No, you do not.
You know, you hear coaches talk about that all the time, no matter what. Major League Baseball playoffs, you know, win the series, win the ones at home.
Yep.
Up, and the free throw is good after the timeout. 5-point spread. First chance the Fishermen have had an opportunity under 5 minutes here to have the ball, and they're going to try to run a little clock as they move to a high 2-man front. Not a terrible strategy. Chip away a few seconds. Jones drives in, can't get it to fall. Indians take away the ball. The only problem with that strategy is you typically only give yourself one chance, and it better be a good one with a few seconds left. On the other side, the Indians look. Long 3 is up. It is off the back iron, no good. Snagging the board, number 20. Gets high and gets it. And on this end, with 4 minutes to go, the Fishermen have a chance to make some more noise. get into the high post and kick back out. Mulu Star Hollow to Jones. Jones back out to Mulu Star Hollow. Jones at the high post to Martin on the left side. That's Sawyer Rashawn on the right side. A 1-3-1 for the Fishermen here as they're trying to move the ball around, taking time. Mulu Star Hollow will launch the deep one, rebounded by 20 and held on the arm. He's going to head to the line. Miller is the one who collects the foul. Hudson Hill will replace, no shots here. That was on the floor. Replace number 20. He put in a pretty good effort, snagging some boards. And Martin is left all alone on the right side. Off the iron, no good. Holm has the board. And he had a lot of time to square that one up. Martin did, just could not connect. Indians long three, up and rims out. Hudson Hill steals the board. What a great job as the long shot by Olson is missed. And Hill's got it over to Mulu Star Hollow. Across the timeline, down on the baseline to Martin, back out. No, he's going to dribble it, then kick it to Mulu, then out to Sawyer Rashawn. And the Fishermen with 3 minutes to go will set up and see if they can delay a little bit longer into the high post. And back out, Martin. Back out to Mulu Star Hollow. Off to the right to Rashawn, the Mulu Star Hollow. Under three. Rashawn drives, floats, can't get it. Hudson Hill's got it.
And
they're going to get Hill for the foul.
Okay.
They're going to say Hill came in on the backside and made a little too much contact to steal that board. So
it's going to be Hill's fourth.
5-point ball game will go into the fourth quarter at 2:47. This is a good showing for the Fishermen defense here to hold this Scappoose Indians team.
Yeah, it has been.
Wasn't sure what to expect when we set this game up, and that is the fun of high school basketball sometimes. You just don't know what you're going to get. A pretty good box of chocolates going here for sure.
Just going to make it.
The Indians with possession. They've got it. Moving the ball around, trying to find a drive. They get in, can't get it in.
Oh, my gosh.
Mulu Star Hollow wrestle, get on the floor, and a jump ball before the timeout. So it'll be a jump ball. And I think Indians possession, if I recall.
I believe your call, but I mean, it was, they're going to say Astoria's.
All right, they got it corrected. So Astoria's possession for the Fishermen. Sawyer Rashawn inbounds to Nick Martin, who will walk it up, jog it up the court, get across the timeline. Get it off to Rashawn. Rashawn to Mulu Star Hollow. Driving in, gets taken out of his pocket. And Mulu Star Hollow, I think, is going to pick one up here.
You're right.
Braden Miller had the ball. The Mulu Star Hollow kind of just ran around him a little bit and, bumped him just enough to claim that foul.
Mulu's second for the day.
2 minutes on the clock. Screen set. Fishermen fight through it. Long shot from the outside, off the iron, no good. And Nick Martin comes away with a rebound. Out of bounds. And Fishermen ball.
And the Astoria calls timeout.
And that is going to, I keep calling him Nick Martin, it's Carter Martin. And I should correct that now as we're 2 minutes left of the game.
And it is going to be,
right?
Luckily, it's not recorded for
No, this doesn't live on in infamy.
Yep.
I don't think his parents will hold it against me very long. If I get it corrected for the next game, then that'll be okay. 38-33, the Astoria Fishermen taking a slugfest into round 12 here with the Scappoose Indians. These two teams have battled back and forth. It has been a tight contest. The Fishermen led most of the way and have just a short time there that there was a little back and forth in the second. But
right at the half, they took a one-shot to take the point at the last second of the half. And other than that, Astoria's helped the lead the entire game.
33 points are what Scappoose is at right now. They, so far in this game, if you stagger it out, scored 11, then picked up 13, and then just 4 in the third quarter. And as we get here to the third quarter, they've only collected 5.
Yeah.
So the Fishermen defense has been smothering.
It sure has been.
At best. I don't know if there's a meaner way to say it, but they've been just a nuisance.
It's been impressive.
Indians will start this possession on defense. The Fishermen have it to Martin. Martin dribbles in, loses his feet, and wanted to do something. His brain wanted to do something his feet couldn't do.
That's right.
Not sure if he was trying to fly there or exactly what, but I think he was looking to pass. It closed up, and it just kind of all went haywire.
It sure did.
Turnover gives the ball back to the Indians. 1:42 to go, 5 points. Sawyer Rashawn can't come away with a turnover. The long three is missed, no good. Out of bounds, and the Fishermen have the ball. The Indians coach calling for a full court press, so look for some pressure on the inbounds. Into Star Hollow, who has it, dribbles through, gets past, and then gets shoved with no foul.
We'll say timeout.
And I think Alex Cherno wants to bail him out there a little bit.
I don't blame him.
Star Hollow got bumped right there in front of his bench, and I'm surprised they didn't call it because he went one way and the ball kind of went the other way for a moment.
Yeah.
And Alex quickly called the timeout. Alex Cherno, the coach for the Fishermen, in his second year with the Fish. It's a third year. Third year.
Maybe fourth. Maybe fourth, Rob.
I'm getting old, Bob.
I know. I think it might be
remember.
fourth. I believe it is the 4th year.
We'll have to see if we can't figure out how to verify that entirely. Anyway, either way, 38-33, the Fishermen will pull their lead into the late stages of this contest and see if they can survive a scare from the Indians.
I think Astoria's put the scare in the Indians tonight.
I'll tell you what, it's a pretty big upset if they come away with it.
Yeah.
12 taken on 1 sends a message. And if you do the math in the OSAA calculator, which I'm not with algebra or how they mix with this is going to damage Scappoose's #1 ranking, and it will help Astoria's, certainly. Fishermen line up, stacked up. Martin's got it, looking, gets it in. And Jones has it, dribbles across the timeline, tries to set up. Tight pressure by the Indians, double teamed. Martin's got it, dribbles free. And Star Hollow with it now, out to Jones. Jones drives into 20, and from the outside, going to get a foul against 12. And I was a little late calling that on Kessie, at least out loud, because Drew Butler and the official were having a bit of a stare down. He's up pretty good.
He is hitting 100% for his shots tonight.
I thought we might get a technical foul. One of the teammates of the Indians was not a big fan of that call. I believe Julius is the name I keep hearing.
Let's write down Julius.
Fishermen on defense, leading 40-33. The long shot is off the glass, no good. And from underneath, it is put back and in. Drew Butler has it. Timeout taken by the Indians, trailing by 5 with 50 seconds to go. What an effort by the Fishermen here tonight, as they are going toe-to-toe with #1. And we do talk a lot about the rankings and what little they mean this early in the season, and they don't mean a lot. I'm not going to try to put too much into this win over #1 at this stage of the season.
No.
But I tell you what, it does wake a program up, and if you're the Astoria Fishermen, it's really easy to elbow the guy next to you and go, hey, we can do this.
You sure can.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's a confidence builder. You have to admit that when this game is over with, you can kind of just go.
Especially coming in with half your roster sitting out.
You know, you can really look at your teammates and go, you know, if we pull this together, we got a chance to go toe-to-toe with any of those teams. Yeah. You know, basketball is one of those sports that, boy, if you show up and do it right, you can make it happen. And the Fishermen tonight have done a great job. They started on fire with the threes. They played a smothering defense all game long. And trying to get the ball in bounds here, get it to Mulu Star Hollow. Gets trapped in the corner, gets slapped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Fishermen. 46.7, 33 on the shot clock. Sean looks to inbound the deep pass to Mulu Star Hollow, who has it. And
that's a foul?
Nolan Lennox grabbed Mulu Star's arm as he was trying to get the deep pass. Mulu Star kind of get the old Hail Mary and no call. And then as Mulu Star was able to get it and go up, he got him coming in behind on the foul. See what the official calls here.
No, he's going to say it's not a shooting foul.
Not a shooting foul. I was curious if they wouldn't call it a flagrant. It looked like a shooting foul to me.
I sure think so too.
And Mulu Star Hollow unable to get the ball in bounds. Wisely calls the timeout. So here we sit, 45 seconds left. Fishermen have possession under the basket. It's 40-35. The Indians have a lot of work to do if they want to try to get back into this one or at least make a game of it. It's still a two-possession game.
Yep.
You know, 2 threes, they're right there. 3 and a 2, they're there. If you're the Fishermen, don't foul.
Nope.
Don't give them free ones. And if you're on offense, dwindle a little clock, you know, to the point where it necessarily wouldn't be the worst strategy to take this down to darn near zero.
Exactly.
If you can pass the ball around and even don't score, not necessarily get a shot clock violation, but if you can take this 45 seconds all the way down off the 35-second shot clock, that leaves the Indians with 10. So take care of the ball. Nothing silly. And they're going to get a shot to go to the line here as Jones gets tackled.
Tackled, exactly what that was.
Trying to get the double team in, and defensive player a little late to the party took him out.
1 point here makes a heck of a difference, Rob.
2 makes it really difficult. Take the 1 and extend the lead to 6. Still a 2-possession game, and 2 possessions could still win the game. Don't foul on the 3, obviously.
Right.
The shot here starts to lower the percentages drastically. That's off the rim and no good, and the Indians have the ball with 40 seconds to go. If you're the Fishermen, don't foul. Play smart, play strong, but don't foul. Tipped out, long 3, up and off the iron, bouncing around, no good. And good job by 20, coming away with the tip. Offensive board, put back, and the Indians come away with the Braden Miller putback. And all of that took a lot of time.
Sure did.
So it's a 4-point ball game now with 22.7 seconds. Timeout taken by the Scappoose Indians. We get a chance to catch up just a second. And the Fishermen need to hold on for just a few more seconds. 41-37, fourth quarter. The Scappoose Indians held to their season low so far by 5 points.
Wow.
It's a good response to this. Good job by the Fishermen tonight. They've done a great job battling, fighting, scrapping. And here they are. Inbounding the ball with 22 seconds to go. And the immediate foul. Trevor Olson. We're going to go shoot. This is the last second. Send him to the line kind of mentality. And, you know, I know the fans, you know, kind of boo that foul a little bit. But, yeah, he ran over the back of him and got the foul. That's the intent.
Yep.
21.4 seconds. I mean, a second, less than a second disappeared from the clock. So if you're the Indians, you're trying to preserve clock. And you do that by getting them to the foul line. And if they miss, like Jones just did, it benefits you.
Sure does.
Force them to make three free throws to beat you. Jones lines back up. We wait. We got the subs. Scappoose Indians playing maybe a little gamesmanship, delaying the sub. That one is in.
Make them pay for it.
5-point ball game. Get a sub again. Gives the Indians a chance to stop the clock and recalibrate slightly. Good coaching call there. It's a tricksy little thing to do, but it's a smart, tricksy little thing to do, and that is make that substitution so that you inbound the ball with a stopped ball and stop momentum. Long three is up off the back iron and no good. Tipped and into the hands of Sawyer Rashawn, and coming through the backside is Drew Butler with the foul. And with 12 seconds to go, Sawyer Rashawn will head to the free throw line. There are a lot of happy students over there in that section right now. We're in neon.
That's right. Sawyer Rashawn's first trip to the line tonight.
He is an outside shooter, doesn't tend to mix it up in the middle too much. Lines up here, up and off the back iron, no good. Don't overthink it, kid. It's just a free throw. Second one, couple of dribbles. Deep breath, the shot, and that one finds the bottom of the net. And a couple of substitutions for the Indians. As they once again utilize that substitution to slow things down for a second to inbound. 12 seconds, under 10. Long shot up and contested. That's off the iron, no good. Sawyer Rashawn's going to grab it and hold on to it. The Indians won't. And that'll do it. Wow. The Astoria Fishermen just knocked off the number 1 ranked team. The Scappoose Indians holding them to 37 points. Coming away with a 43-37 victory tonight at the Brick House. It's a big night. I know they're celebrating. There's a dance planned afterwards. They're celebrating the softball team, and I tell you what,
they got something else to celebrate.
Yes, they do. What a night for the Astoria High Fishermen here tonight at the Brick House. We're going to wrap it up in just a moment. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us right here on ESPN 106.3.
Seaside Outlets. Over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com.
The Peter Pan Market and Deli is the perfect place to gather for a quick snack and one of their signature sandwiches before the game. Enjoy covered outdoor seating or sit inside with beers and ciders on tap and wine by the glass. You can morning stop too. Grab a coffee and a bagel or other breakfast treat before work. Order ahead at peterpan2go.com. Peter Pan Market and Deli, 712 Niagara Avenue, Astoria. Your local corner store and more.
Hi, folks. These sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria by phone at 503-325-4116 or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Joe's Mobile. Fuel, diesel, groceries, snacks, beer, propane, hunting and fishing licenses, firewood, and so much more. 1701 Marine Drive in Astoria. Coming in, going out, or passing through Astoria. Joe's Mobile is your one stop where the people are friendly and the store is stocked with everything you need. All debit, EBT, and credit accepted. Joe's Mobile. Mobile Synergy Fuel and Diesel. Pump your own 24 hours a day at Joe's Mobile. Wait for it.
At Joe's Mobile.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Are you currently in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV? Then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at AstoriaFord.net.
You're listening to Astoria High School Sports on 106.3 ESPN Radio.
Welcome back here to the Brick House, where we celebrate a victory for the Astoria Fishermen. They absolutely smothered the Scappoose Indians, holding them to just under 40 points, just 37 points. And boy, oh boy, I tell you what, they came out hitting threes, and their defense was smothering. The Indians had no answer and had no idea what to do.
No, they've never been in that position this season, I don't believe.
That was just an absolute fight by the Fishermen. So, as we headed into tonight, 9-4, the Fishermen were at about 12 in the state rankings. The Scappoose Indians were at number 1. I would expect those to shuffle just a little bit.
About 3 up for Astoria and 4 down for...
I mean, it's very possible as you look at Newport at 10-2, Molalla at 13-1, and Madras at 11-2. Depending on what those other 3 schools did, there's a good chance that Scappoose could get bumped all the way down to 4, if not even a little bit lower. So the Fishermen, they'll gain a couple of points. They did a great job tonight as they knocked off the number 1 ranked Scappoose Indians in an absolute fight. And, you brought up an interesting little anecdote as we went to break. Sawyer Rashawn, what a night.
He sure did. He came out, shot that first 3, had another one almost immediately after, the first points of the game, and then he sealed it with the last point of the game.
He did indeed. Got into the free throw lane and sealed off the victory.
But, Mulu Star Hollow, far
what
away.
A game.
Oh, man. He had, he had 20 points.
And he had a great effort. He was driving to the basket, a lot of free throws, a lot of putting pressure on the Indians, trying to defend the lane.
And they had no answer to him moving that ball.
No, they did not. And what a great job by the Fishermen to fight.
And one other
underhanded.
Call out, Mystery Julius. Wow.
Mystery, we got to find out who number 20 is.
100% of the shots that he took.
He took one from the field, a couple from the free throw. He ended up with 4 points total.
Yeah.
But what a great bench player. And it's not even the points that he contributed. I have to give him a lot of credit, whoever he is. Rebounding. He was fighting, scrapping for rebounds on offense and defense. And just what a great job, what a great effort by the Astoria Fishermen, really from everybody.
Yeah, everybody did a great job.
Except for the top 4 guys on your roster, mostly because Gore's out.
Yep.
I think Evans is out, Huber's out, and so is Magnus. So you start looking at the blank spots on your sheet. The Fishermen came into this game with 5 players, and I think, they're just like, we got to make do. It's a next man up scenario.
That's exactly it.
Boy, they next manned up really well.
They sure did. I'd hate to see the next guys. I mean, gosh, if you can come in and beat number 1 like that with half your roster missing, wow.
So after this, the Scappoose Indians travel to Seaside for a game on the 23rd and the 27th. It's against St. Helens. And for the Fishermen, their next setup is going to be in St. Helens on the 21st. And then we're back on the air Friday as they host Tillamook.
Yep. We won't be there at that game, though, but we'll be at the Seaside Clatsop Clash on the 30th.
You're right. The 30th is the one we'll be at, so that's the exciting one.
With sports, when playoffs start happening, we start having to be doing the professional sports a little bit more.
There's a few more of those here and there. So
shout out to the Seahawks tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see. Of course, if these games line up like the previous games in the playoffs, there should be some good matchups tomorrow. Excited to see them, and excited to be back with these Fishermen here in a few short weeks. Another Friday night tilt against the Clatsop Clash, round 2. And it should be a fun one as we continue to call the games here on ESPN 106.3. We're going to sign off and turn things back over. For myself, Rob Kovach, thanks to Bob Wilkie for joining me once again this season. And look forward to the rest of the basketball season. And don't forget a future softball season coming up.
That's right.
Don't forget you can listen online at our YouTube channel, ESPN 106.3. Search it, find it, like it, get updates, get notified when we go live. And don't forget to tune in right here on ESPN 106.3 to find out more information on what games we're going to be carrying and what you can listen to as we bring you more Astoria High sports. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Good night, and we'll be back with you shortly for more basketball action here on ESPN.
Are you currently in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV? Then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America, 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at AstoriaFord.net.
Joe's Mobile in Astoria, the home of mobile synergy fuel and diesel. Also, last-minute groceries, snacks, cold beverages, hunting and fishing licenses, propane, firewood, and so much more. Pump your own fuel during overnight hours or get friendly full service during regular daytime hours. EBT and all credit and debit cards are accepted. Fuel and diesel, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Get your mojo on at Joe's Mobile.
1701 Marine Drive in Astoria.
Hi, folks. These sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Seaside Outlets, over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com.
The Peter Pan Market and Deli is the perfect place to gather for a quick snack and one of their signature sandwiches before the game. Enjoy covered outdoor seating or sit inside with beers and ciders on tap and wine by the glass. You can relax with friends before heading to the game. Make Peter Pan Market and Deli your morning stop too. Grab a coffee and a bagel or other breakfast treat before work. Order ahead at peterpan2go.com. Peter Pan Market and Deli, 712 Niagara Avenue, Astoria. Your local corner store and more.
This broadcast on 106.3 ESPN Radio was brought to you locally by Peter Pan Market and Deli, Astoria Ford, Joe's Mobile, the Seaside Outlets, Northwest Lending Group, Clatsop Community College. You're tuned in to ESPN Radio.